that's why I love it. That's why I love the sport. And I wouldn't trade it for anything, because I just, it's like when you do those team projects at school and you feel like you're putting in 80% of the work and then everybody gets a grade because of your work, you know, or you can be lazy as fuck and then get an A. And how good does that feel? You know, like knowing that. So, you know, the lows are super low but the highs are extremely high, and they're 100% worth it.
Yeah. It really does. I think it makes you learn about yourself massively. There isn't anywhere to hide, is there? Not just on fight day, but in all the work that goes ahead of that as well. I think it's a fascinating process. It's personally why I think Muay Thai's drawn me in. Is it's not just the physical and the technical and tactical aspects and all the rest of it. It's actually what it's held the mirror up to me, that you'd sort of think, I will behave a certain way in this situation. And I don't think there's much more of a pressured situation than there is in a full contact Muay Thai fight where everyone's watching and there's been a build up for months potentially to it. It allows you to see what's going on.
Yeah, it's ruthless truth telling, because you get inside and everything is uncovered. You're very susceptible, and everyone's watching, and everyone has an opinion of how they would take that certain situation at will. And especially when you're watching from the seat in the arena or from your couch at home, flipping the channels, and they have an opinion. But it's a lot different when you're in that POV, you know, and those knuckles are coming straight at your face and you're going to your left. You're not watching it from that angle from the side. Like you're watching that come straight at your eyeballs, right? And you feel it in your loins, and you're trying to visualize it before you walk out, and the anticipation of it, and trying to anticipate movements while you're setting up your own. You have to be present in the moment, but you have to adapt as well. Like you have to use high IQ and then find the rhythm with everything that you've trained and prepared for, and all these different things. It's really ruthless, because I've seen guys that are extremely talented in the gym, and then they go out there and then none of it comes out in the fight. So it's like, you know, if you put in 10 hours and you get paid $8 an hour, you get $80. Like in fighting, you can put in those 10 hours and you can get nothing out of it come fight day. If your mind just doesn't flip that switch, like everything has to be checked off. And in my experience, I've seen guys that don't have certain things checked off, but they can come on fight day and they can perform. You know, like for me, I've never been extremely talented. I guess the one talent I've always had is some guys got to be taught toughness. Some people say like you can teach it. Some people say you can't. I think you can forge it, especially throughout life. Maybe not living a soft life, but if you put yourself in those challenging situations, I think you can forge it. But if you never put me through a hard workout and you let me train for 10 years and just taught me the skills, and then that hard time came, I would show up, you know, and I would put in the fight, and I would go out on my shield 10 years later without ever being put in that situation. So I guess that you can call that a talent. But when you're a professional, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares how tough you are. It's, you know, they're going to take you out if the skill's not there.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with someone else it could help too. Please give the podcast a review or comment below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, you can visit Heatrick.com for more Muay Thai performance podcasts, videos, articles, and guides. Catch you next time.